Hi, it's Tanya here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk a little bit more about the chemical sunscreen situation, just because I want to show you some foundations that do not contain the chemical sunscreen. And it's pretty, I mean, if you go to the store and you get a sunscreen, you get a foundation, it either is going to have an SPF in it, or it's not. If it doesn't, of course, then you know already it doesn't have a chemical sunscreen in it. But some of them kind of are mixture, so we'll talk about that. Just real quick, so here's our 30 Days of Greatness jar, and I'm going to pull a quote. We can't direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. I like that. Oh, that's appropriate too for this, for what I'm doing today again. All right, so I'm kind of on the handling the chemical sunscreen kick, as you could tell. And then I'll probably do another video addressing other chemicals, solvents, and chemicals that they're putting in the lotions and face lotions that you should probably know about too. But if you watch my last video, about the sunscreen options, choices, price points, stuff like that. You'll know that I can put that, I'll link that video down below. That I tried the Neutrogena Pure and Free Baby Sunscreen, SPF 60. I have it under my makeup again. This is the second day I've worn it underneath my makeup. I wore it on my nose and up under here where my cheeks are, where the sun hits me most. And as you can see, it's not shiny, it's not greasy, it didn't make me break out, so it's a pass. Okay, so for $7.80 at Walmart, for $9, $11 at CVS or Walgreens, it's a great stick to use on your face, and it does go on a little white, but then it slowly disappears. It is very thick, I'm going to tell you, it's very thick and waxy, but it doesn't seem like, I can't feel it like underneath. It's fine. So, and then here was the other cheaper option as far as the cream is concerned, with SPF 50. This is plenty. This will be all you need. $5 at Walmart. Love it. So, mineral versus chemical sunscreen. If you didn't watch the other video, which I will link below, I went over the 5 ingredients that are contained in the chemical sunscreens that affect our oceans, and can affect us as well, because they are chemicals that get absorbed into our system. And that's probably not a good thing, although dermatologists are saying that it hasn't proved to be harmful. We really don't know what the effects are long term. So with that in mind, if you are choosing not to use chemical sunscreens, then you are probably interested in foundations that don't have chemical sunscreens in them. So I just picked a few. I picked a few of the top brands that are shown on YouTube. So I'm just going to show you. I just went to the store, clicked a few, just so you have an idea, you know where to go to. So the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation, which is pretty new, I think, does not have chemical sunscreen in it. So there you go. And the Infallible Pro Matte by L'Oreal does not have any chemical sunscreen in it. And the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear does not have any chemical sunscreen in it. And the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation has no chemical sunscreen in it. So I didn't check these for chemicals, like that's going to be another video where I talk about that. But that's just an idea. So chances are, if your foundation does not say it has an SPF, chances are, of course, it doesn't have the chemical sunscreens in it, which is really what we're talking about. We're not just talking about chemicals, we're talking about chemical sunscreens. So So you want the ones that have mineral sunscreens. So like Bare Minerals has it's an SPF 15, but it's probably, and I will double check this for you. I'll put it down in the description box below, but I'm pretty sure it's mineral sunscreen in this one, as well as the Ulta that I always use, the Ulta mineral powder. Now this one that I showed you, the cushion, the Wet n Wild cushion, which I love, has both in it. It has one mineral sunscreen and one chemical sunscreen. So it's got the Octisalate in here, and then it's got the titanium dioxide. So it's a 50-50 combo. This one is almost empty. I think I'm going to use it up, but I will not be repurchasing it, nor will I be wearing it if I go to the river or to an ocean or anywhere, just to protect the environment. But there you go. The Rimmel 25-hour foundation that I touted on many videos of mine also has chemical sunscreen on it, unfortunately. So, but the other ones that I showed you didn't. And the CoverGirl Matte, I'm curious about that foundation. I may try that one because it's gotten some good reviews on YouTube, this one. And it comes in 40 different shades. So it's got a wonderful shade range. It's a matte foundation, so it works well for oily or normal skin. And it's 12-hour wear, and it's a comfort matte. That means it probably has flex stuff in it, which is good. That means it probably won't settle into fine lines and wrinkles, but I'm going to have to check it out and see. So I'm really curious about that one because the price point is good. Everything looks good. I didn't check it for other chemicals per se, but that one will be good. It's kind of a go-to foundation. So anyway, I'll have to check those out. I have not tried or demoed any more foundations than my favorites for you, which I probably should, because women over 50 have certain needs in their foundation. If you have oily skin, you don't want it to give you more oil. If you have dry skin, you don't want it to dry you out too much. You know, you want long wear. You don't, you want it to look natural. You don't want it too thick. You don't want it settling into fine line and wrinkles. So that, all of these things, all of the list of wants that we have as women over 50 are quite different than someone who's younger, whose skin is beautiful and they can just like put it on and it looks great. We have our criteria that we have for what a good foundation is. And then also I deal mostly with drugstore makeup. So, because I like to be cost effective. So I will be looking for foundations. I'll be looking for foundations that are chemical free, period. I will be looking for foundations that wear well, that have a good price point, that have all those factors included in them. So, but that'll be for another video. Anyway, so that's a solution for you. You could use the baby little stick underneath your foundation and buy a chemical-free foundation, or use this under it, and that will kind of solve that problem altogether. Since chemicals are not something we want in our bloodstreams and our systems naturally, and then of course we don't want any harm done to the environment. But as always, everybody must always make their own decisions. So do what's right for you. And yeah, so I think that's it for today. That's all. I kind of wanted to just show you that there are some out there that don't have the chemical sunscreens, and then show you one. Unfortunately, my Wet n Wild has both in there, but oh well. All right, so that's all for today. Feel free to comment in the comment section, and I'll link the other video below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.